Hello you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Brenda. In this week's vlog, we are fully getting back on track because I have been traveling for the past 2 weeks. First week I was in London, last week I was in Italy, and I am in a desperate need of a reset with my routine, with nutrition, with workouts, literally the entire shebang, and I'm taking you guys along the entire thing because I feel like that's such a relatable thing to be traveling and not exactly knowing how to get back on track because it could be very overwhelming and motivation might be dipping a bit low. And I will say right now, as much as I am excited to get back to it, I do feel a feeling of overwhelm just because there's so much to do with work, with planning, with food, with cleaning, with unpacking, laundry. Oh my God, like I think post-travel scaries are a thing, and I kind of have that right now because my apartment literally looks like something exploded in it within me unpacking, me getting a lot of PR packages and opening it up last night, and yeah, just having to do a full reset in my apartment. So again, I thought I would just be real with you guys and show you exactly what I do to help me reset post-travel. First on the list, especially today, because today is Sunday, I'm gonna go for a food shop. So we're gonna go and grocery shop, get all our food for the week and meal prep so that we are planned and prepped and we aren't thinking about what we're eating this week because I need that. I've been eating cannolis, gelato, croissants, pancakes, literally everything that you can think of that is very carb heavy, which is fine. Back in Italy, I was. So we gotta get the protein back in. From the grocery store, I thought I would do a quick little grocery haul. Because I am getting back in routine and also back from my trip, I am not following a meal plan anymore. I'm just focusing on where I'm getting my protein from and my carbs from, and that is the best way that I can recommend to anybody. Whether you're trying to get back on track or just trying to plan out your week with meals, like think about your protein source first. So for example, breakfast, I know that's going to be coming from my eggs and egg whites because I have that every morning, and then my carb source probably going to be a side of fruit or, for example, sourdough bread with cottage cheese. For lunch, I'm planning on having my protein source ground beef. I have sweet potato as my carb source, and then I'm going to throw in some greens in there. And then for dinner, I actually decided my protein source to be ground turkey, and I think my carb source is either going to be white rice or quinoa, which I already have here, and then some type of green. And for snacks, I love having Greek yogurt bowls, so I got Chobani Greek yogurt, and then I also got rice cakes so that I can throw on like rice cake, peanut butter, honey, like the best snack. So yeah, that is how I plan my meals. So grocery haul, like you guys just saw, I have 2 rice cakes, Greek yogurt. I got the Chobani Greek yogurt non-fat plain. I honestly run through those so quickly. I got some arugula to throw in my bowls. I got a packet of lemons because I've been loving putting some lemon in my water, especially first thing in the morning. It really helps with detoxifying and also just tastes better in your water. So a lot of health benefits, but I just also like the taste of it. So I got this to put in my water in the morning. I got a loaf of sourdough bread. Like I said, I might have this for breakfast. And then I got cottage cheese. I typically like getting the good culture one, 2%, but they're always out. So my second favorite is the Daisy brand cottage cheese 2%. And then I got some kimchi that I'll also have for breakfast because that's great for gut health. And then I just got 3 avocados. And then I also got sweet potatoes. And lastly, we have our protein sources, like I said. So I have ground beef. This is the 93.7. And then I got ground turkey. I actually decided to get 99% lean here for ground turkey. I got 2 packets. So this should last me the entire week. And yeah, I'm just really excited to get back on track and get back to eating this type of food because I've been eating out every single day on vacation. So this is gonna make me feel really good. Good morning. Sorry, I just felt like I really needed to sing this morning. It's 6 a.m. We are headed to the gym. I told you guys that I was getting back on track, so we're doing that right now. I'm actually rested, which is surprising. Actually, sorry, it's not surprising because I fell asleep last night at 6:30 p.m. and I woke up at 11 p.m. and I was like, wait, it's not the next day. Then I woke up again at 2 a.m. and then I forced myself to sleep until 5 a.m., which is when my alarm usually rings. So I'm very much rested. I had over 10 hours of sleep. I feel incredible. And yeah, we're back to it. I was just filming for Instagram. I made a reel, or I'm filming a reel, a little get back on track with me. And we're gonna have a great leg day. The vibes are high, the vibes are good. I'm really happy that I'm feeling motivated to get back into it because usually post-travel I'm like, motivation's gone and everything is just out the window. But I think when you start to romanticize your routine and realize like how much of a privilege it is to, move your body and feel good and feel energized, it's something that you want to prioritize because not that I didn't feel my best when I was away, but you always feel so much better when you are, crushing your workouts, hitting your protein, and just like drinking your water. Like literally the simple things make you feel 10 times better. So anyways, it's leg day, so I will see you in there. Guys, I'm walking right now and I do think that I have the worst sweat stains of my life right now because obviously I just hit a workout and walking past literally everybody, and yeah, I just have a feeling I have the worst sweat stains and I'm not even gonna check. Okay, just cooked myself my breakfast. As you guys saw, I have sourdough bread with cottage cheese and honey. Those are my carb sources, so the sourdough bread, obviously, and then the honey. And then I have cottage cheese for some extra protein, and then I have 2 eggs with egg whites. Egg whites has more protein, and it also is for fewer calories, so it's helpful if you are in a cut. And then I also have some arugula in it, as well as some pickled red onions for some flavor. But yeah, I am so excited to eat this. I'm starving, especially after that leg day. But yeah, just wanted to share how I am getting my protein. Oh, I forgot to say how much this is. This is 44 grams of protein. We're off to a coffee shop to get some work done. I have to edit, answer emails, and honestly just plan my week because I planned half of it last night and then I fell asleep at 6. So we have to finish that. And I just wanted to go outside, try a different coffee shop that I haven't tried before, because I think my solo travel has shown me that as much as we romanticize traveling to another country and like trying a bunch of things, I haven't really had that here in Tampa. Like, I'm so used to my normal routine that I just like never really try new things, specifically new coffee shops or just kind of like being a tourist in your own city. And I'm still relatively new here. Like, I've only been here for a year, but I've been so much in my shell that I haven't really experienced other parts of Tampa or other coffee shops or other like types of routines. So that is what we're doing today. We're gonna go to the Addition and work there because it's really nice. It's really cute. I think they have some outdoor seating. Let's get to work. Okay, so time has passed. It's now 5 p.m. We're at Riverwalk getting our steps in. I think it's really important, especially for me, to get back in routine to prioritize 10,000 to 12,000 steps. I will say though, in Europe, I was probably getting 15,000 steps in because I was literally walking everywhere. But now that we're home, I want to keep up that momentum on top of the cardio that I'm doing as well. But yeah, feeling really good. I'm already sweating, but I have to say, Europe, specifically Florence at this time, was crazy hot. Hotter than this right now. I am praying I'm getting a good tan right now because I have not laid out in the sun for so long. I just feel like I'm losing my tan and I feel kind of pale, at least for me. But anyways, I was just walking and there were these two guys on the side of the Riverwalk, and I could tell they were like trying to tell me about their organization or sell me something, whatever. They caught my attention, and the guy is from, I think he said he's from Brazil, but he was just in Italy, so we were talking about Italy, and he was telling me that he was going to take me to Brazil or Italy, whichever one that I want to pick. He's taking me there. I'm like, this is just so funny. I love these little chats. It's just comedy. Hello you guys, it is the next day. It's bright and early. It is 5:47, about to head over to the gym. So proud of myself for waking up 2 days in a row at 4 a.m. Like, I think the jet lag is working in my favor, but I'm not complaining. So anyways, I am making my drink before I head to the gym. Like I told you guys, I've been drinking lemon water in the morning to just help with detoxification, and I personally really like the taste of it. So I'm doing that before I head on over. I am fasted right now. I have not eaten anything. Yeah, I just haven't been really waking up super hungry, and today isn't a very strenuous workout. It's just upper body and cardio, so it should be pretty chill. I say chill and I still end up sweating and looking like I ran a marathon with the amount of sweat that leaves my body. But I don't know about you guys, I like to sweat, so it works out for me. Like I was saying, I'm so proud of myself for just locking back in and getting straight back into it, because I know that a lot of us can just wait for motivation to kick in for us to get back into routine. But I'm telling you right now, motivation is not there 9 out of 10 times. So you really need to make sure that you rely on discipline over motivation, and also how you're gonna feel after, and just like literally prioritize that over anything. So don't underestimate a fire gym playlist, because I currently have one. I've been listening to throwback music, and it is the best type of music for the gym, especially right now. Like, I feel like if I listen to the same music every single day at the gym, it becomes kind of stale. So try switching up your gym music, and if you need some inspo, I can definitely leave my Spotify down below and we can jam out together to the old throwbacks. Where the hell is my car? This happens to me probably every single day. I forget what floor I parked my car on. Also, another thing that I want to talk about is the importance of having a plan. I cannot emphasize this enough. It's so easy to just like feel very unmotivated. Obviously, this is a state that we're currently in, and then going to the gym and not having a plan, you are going to be dilly-dallying. You're not going to have efficient workouts. You just aren't working towards anything. So it's so important to, again, find a plan that works for you and find one that is suitable for your lifestyle, for your fitness level, and also one that you genuinely enjoy. I personally love every single workout that I do. I love my routine right now. It fits me and my schedule and what I truly love to do, which is weight training and then potentially maybe incorporating a class here and there. But right now I am following my workout programs that I have on the Thrive app. And I don't know if you guys have officially seen what the app looks like on your phone, but basically you click on the app and these are the programs that you can select from. We have quite a few. We are adding more in each month, which I'm really excited about because I've been hearing feedback and I think it's important to consistently evolve and give you guys more plans that you are also following along and doing alongside with me. So we're going to be incorporating that monthly along with our quarterly challenges. But just a little overview of the programs that we currently have right now. They all have different goals. So the first one that we have the 30-day Kickstarter program, which we recommend everyone to start when they join. 4 weeks. It's great for people that want to burn fat. You have your home and gym versions as well, and you have the full split here. So if you click the program, you know exactly what you're doing each day. So if I click the glutes and hamstrings day, it'll bring you through the workout and then also the workout that we have. And what I love about it is that we also have form videos as well. So if you are unsure of how to do the exercise, we got you covered. And you can also log your weights. So for example, if you want to, your workouts written on and see what weight you're using, you can log it there and also write in any notes that you want. So then when you come back to it next week, you can see, oh, I used 20 pounds on this exercise. Let me try 30 pounds. So it also holds you accountable for progressive overload. And what I love about it is that when you're done, you can see that you have completed it. And I personally love doing that because then you're able to just make sure that you kind of have a streak going for yourself. So that is just one of the programs. Again, we have various, so you can pick and choose which one is suitable for you. I do have a 3-day free trial for you guys to try out. So if you want to sign up, the link is down below in my description. You get 3 days free, and then I believe it's $24.99 a month after that. So many great things are coming to this app. Like I said, we host quarterly challenges, which you will be included in, prizes, and we also do have a very supportive community group chat in the app. So anytime that you are logging the workout or you have questions, like there are a bunch of girls that are also doing this and on the same journey as you as well. So we're hyping each other up in the group chat, and it's just such a great time. Also, another thing that I wanted to mention and say is because I also get asked this all the time about meal plans and meal inspo and if that's also included, and yes, we do have that. So we have a full high protein meal library as well as a meal generator, so you can just go in the app and find which meals you are wanting to try out. And what I love about it is that it has the macro breakdown, the ingredients, the directions, and they're very tasty. I have made a few and they hit the spot. So again, we have this app. Everything that you need is on there. Community, workouts, nutrition, and I'm just really excited to connect with you guys. So again, if you want to try it out, we have a 3-day free trial. Sorry, someone just literally pulled up next to me and I got kind of shy. We have a 3-day trial, and if you want to try it out, it is in the description box, and I hope to see you guys there.
Everybody. Oh my god, I see you on Instagram all the time. I was just wondering, like, could me and my girlfriend get a picture with you?
guys, we pushed through and we finished the workout. Every single time that I go on the stairs, I contemplate my life. I'm just like, why do these 20 minutes feel like it is an eternity? Someone explain that to me, please, because it's brutal. It's not even like a hard workout, it's just brutal. And if you do stairs as your form of cardio, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm just gonna be completely honest with you guys. I've been feeling like just internally not my best, and also physically I just feel super bloated and puffy, and I just am retaining so much water, and I feel like I always get like this post travel, especially after a long time, because I typically have a slower metabolism. So when I'm off plan, my body can tell immediately. So I was just like looking back at the clips and I was just like, oh my god, I look so inflamed, I look so puffy, this is so, like, I just wasn't feeling my best, and I kind of got in my head. So I just threw on this zip up, and I just want to remind you, like, we all have days like this, we really do. And just because I post online and I share my workouts and I share my routines doesn't mean that like I never not have these moments as well. But I know that just getting back on track, eating my protein again, and yeah, just like locking back in, I know that I will get right back to where I want to be, and also feeling my best. And also I am getting my period like any day this week, so that's like another factor. So whenever I have body dysmorphia, I always remind myself, okay, I feel like this because A, I just got back from travel, like that's so normal. You were literally eating off plan for 2 weeks and having like the most food freedom you've ever had, which is good. And 2, you're about to get your period, so just be easy on yourself. So just wanted to be real and honest, but yeah, I'm excited to still lock back in and also just be real and show you guys exactly what I do to feel my best. Just finished getting ready for the day. I'm gonna go downstairs to my business center and get some work done. But as you guys just saw, I had my breakfast, so quickly just wanted to do a rundown of where I'm getting my protein, carb, and fat sources so that you guys know how I plan my meals, but also it could potentially help you when you're planning your meals as well. So I always, again, remember that I need protein first. So my protein source is coming from my egg whites and the protein powder that I put into the oats. And then my carb source was from the oatmeal that I had. And then for my fat, I got that from the one whole egg that I added in with my egg whites. And then I also added in peanut butter to my oats. I basically made sure that I was hitting my protein, my carb, and my fat. And I also obviously made sure that I was eating enough protein in that. So again, added that 1 scoop of protein powder in my oats and then a bunch of egg whites that really just boosted it up to, I think it was around 45 grams of protein, and it's super filling. I did want to say with protein powders, I do like to add it into my food if I am eating it throughout the day, but typically I don't always rely on protein powder, but I've just been craving protein oats. I don't know what came over me. So I added it in and it tasted so good. I love the one from Promix. My favorite right now is the raw chocolate. That's the one that I either added my yogurt or my oatmeal whenever I'm needing some extra protein, and also just to help me stay fuller for longer. So love the one from Promix. I also love that it has no artificial anything, whereas other protein powders and other companies have a lot of added artificial ingredients, and that could just disrupt your digestion and also your gut potentially, and I'm just trying to minimize as many things that can do that. So Promix always got me covered on that. Code Brenda saves and supports if you want to check them out. Anyways, I'm gonna go downstairs and get some work done because I am a little behind today, moving a little bit slow, but it's okay. Got back to my apartment. I do have a call with my manager, just going over everything because I was away for 2 weeks. I was a little MIA with my emails and upcoming collabs and brand deals, so we're just hopping on a call to touch base and see where we're currently at in the month because it is the middle of August. So typically I get deals in the beginning of the month or towards the end of the month. So just kind of trying to see where we're currently at.
Hello.
Hey guys.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you? I quickly just ate some lunch. It was ground beef, sweet potato, avocado, and some new sauce on there. You guys, if you watch my YouTube videos, you know that that is my go-to lunch. It's so easy and quick to throw together. I do have another call right now with a brand that I'm working with. Really exciting. It's a very well-known big brand, and I'm just so grateful to have the opportunity to do a collab with them. So we're just gonna hop on a call together and see what they're looking for. I'm literally on my second coffee of the day today because we need the energy.
Hi.
Hi, how are you? Happy Wednesday. It is now the next day. I just made my Promix de-bloat drink. Always first thing in the morning on an empty stomach to just help with digestion and gut health. Code Brenda saves you at checkout. I'm actually about to head to a Pilates / yoga. I think they call it sculpt, like hot sculpt class. I've always been wanting to try a hot sculpt class and I never have before, or maybe I did one time, but I don't know if that was more Pilates. Like I've never done one that is more so with yoga. So we're doing that today. Class starts in 15 minutes, so I'm about to head on over. But yeah, I'm excited to see how I enjoy it because I've been meaning to add in one class a week, just low impact and not something that is strength training. So I'm trying to see if this can be my fix. I also am running today. So it's the Pilates class and then a run, and that is my movement for today. But yeah, still bright and early. It's 5:47. I've been consistently waking up at 5 a.m. I don't know how we're doing this, but we are. And I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really energized. My sleep has been incredible. I've been waking up and not feeling tired or groggy at all. And I haven't been crashing. So cheers to that. But I'm gonna go chug this and then we're headed off to the class. Okay, just finished our run. I ran for 25 minutes. I'm drenched. Felt really good though. I love a good run in the morning because you just feel so much more mentally clear and light and refreshed, and that is exactly what I need this morning. I'm walking to a coffee shop right now to get a coffee, and then I'm gonna make my breakfast. I don't know, I like to romanticize my mornings, and somehow romanticizing mornings always ends up buying a coffee. I'm sure you can relate. Who is honking? This is a very busy intersection right now. I'm overwhelmed. I also want to give you guys a rundown of that class because it was interesting. The instructor was amazing. She had the most energy at 6 a.m. and I don't know, she just had a really good vibe to her, which I appreciated, especially going into a class at 6 a.m. I think it's great when your instructor brings the energy. But the portion that I didn't like was the cardio portion because she had us doing, it was kind of like Zumba movements. She had us doing cross punches with a body roll, and then this high knee movement with I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it. I don't even want to show you. I feel so bad for anybody that had to witness me doing that, because one thing about me is I'm very uncoordinated. So when someone gives me like a choreography or a movement to do that involves beats and repetition, I'm shot. I'm so shot. So yeah, that was the part where I was like literally cringing at myself, because I genuinely looked horrendous at that. I was just laughing at myself, to be honest. But everybody else was, I feel like everybody else was relatively new to it too, so I didn't feel completely alone. But I think this is something, specifically yoga, is something that I want to continue doing, because it just is so good for your body and your mind, and you challenge yourself in a whole different way. Like obviously with strength training, you're challenging yourself with progressive overload and focusing on, you know, utilizing heavier weights every single week, versus yoga, it's literally about challenging your body with just your own body weight. It's insane. So definitely excited to continue that and get better. Okay, we're back home. I just did a huge clean in here. I did laundry, I unpacked, I finished unpacking, because one thing about me is I half unpack and then I get tired and then I'm like, I'll do it later, and then later never happens. So I finally decided to do it today, because my mind has just been all over the place, and I kind of asked myself, like I was feeling stressed out, I was feeling anxious, and I was asking myself, like, why do I feel like this? Like obviously I'm doing everything possible to get back on track and get back into routine, but I just still feel this pressure of stress and anxiety, and it's because I never had like a day to just like fully reset. Obviously traveling is a lot on the body, it's a lot on the mind, and yes, I'm so grateful to have had that solo trip for myself in Italy. However, I was like constantly pumping out content and like thinking of things to do, and like you know, you kind of have to be on when you're solo traveling, because it's not like I'm just like going with the flow and it's a DND, or what do they say, R&R? Like an R&R vacation. I was like really aware. I had to plan the entire thing. I had to, you know, obviously be very present because I'm by myself. So I just needed to make sure that I was constantly safe. So just like being here and getting straight back into work with like emails, editing, making content and all that stuff, like I just realized, I was like, this is why I feel stressed, is because I didn't really have a moment to just have a reset day for myself. So luckily today I don't have any meetings, and I also got my workout done first thing in the morning, and it's sunny out, which is so rare here right now in Florida because it's hurricane season. It's like inconsistent weather. I am going to a resort and doing a day pass there, and doing kind of like a little bit of a staycation. I'm gonna go to the beach and tan and read and just like really mentally reset. And obviously like vlogging for YouTube isn't too hard, because I'm just showing you guys what I'm doing. For short form and like having to record from different angles and like make sure that I'm getting the right shots, it does take time, and it is time consuming, even though I genuinely enjoy creating. But because I've been constantly in this creating mindset, I just need to take a step back, take a deep breath, take time for myself to mentally recharge, so that I can continue to show up as my best self, and also continue to inspire you guys, and also remind you that it's okay to hit the pause button and give yourself that. And I think that's something I'm proud of, is because I'm very hard on myself, where I just like don't allow myself to have time off. I'm just like, no, I need to post, I need to be consistent, I need to do this, I need to do that, like constantly on this go mindset. And it's not the best for me. So just had a reflection this morning, journaled about it, and I'm doing this for myself. So I'm happy that I am listening to my body. Well, that was a complete fail. So as you guys know, I wanted to go to St. Pete, to the resort that I got a day pass at. I had to transfer it to another day because it started downpouring. Like the clouds were black and it started downpouring. So I turned around because I wasn't even there yet, but like I could just see the rain from afar. And it was just so weird because it was beautiful on the weather app like 5 minutes before that. UV10, not a cloud, no rain, no nothing. And then boom. That's why I can't trust the weather app. Like, I don't know, the weather app be capping. So turned around and drove back to my apartment here in Tampa because St. Pete and Tampa are like 35 minutes apart. Tampa didn't have any clouds, no rain, no nothing. So I was just like, why didn't I just stay here? So I just spent like an hour at the pool, got a little bit of color, but it felt nice to at least get some sun. But I just thought it was so funny. I wasted like 40 minutes in the car driving 20 minutes there and then realizing it was about to rain 20 minutes back. just to end up where I already was. Story of my life. But anyways, also I love this bikini. I got it from Biddy, BYDEE _ Australia on Instagram. They have the best bathing suits. This one is adorable. I love the little charm in the middle. But I'm about to make my lunch, which is ground beef and sweet potato and avocado. You know, the usual. I actually look forward to this meal because it makes me feel very satiated and good, and it hits the spot every single time. Also, I'm watching The Summer I Turned Pretty. Do we actually think that this show's good, or maybe this is just me? I don't know. I just feel like the acting is a little bit not the best. Ooh! Awesome. I just feel like the acting's not the best, and I feel like it's a bit childish. I am a sucker for like a love triangle show and, you know, kind of like a hopeless romantic vibe, and I feel like the show kind of gives that, but I just feel like it is a little bit childish and the acting isn't the best. So please let me know. The reason why I'm watching it is because I'm seeing it all over social media and everyone's watching it, so then I was like, okay, well, let me see what this is about. So I am hooked because I'm watching it and I have to see it through. I'm on season 2 right now, but I need your guys' feedback. Like, do we actually like this show, or is it just because other people are watching it, we're also watching it? I need to know that. Good morning, happy Thursday. I just planned out my day. I did decide to have a slower morning because, yeah, every single day this week I've been waking up at 5 and my body just wanted some extra rest. It's also leg day, so I was like, yeah, I'm definitely taking the extra rest. But I just planned out what I'm going to do today, so thought I would run it by with you guys. So I'm about to go on my morning walk and listen to my podcast. Then I'm gonna go work out and then eat breakfast, or maybe breakfast then work out. So I'm still debating, depending on how hungry I am. Then we're gonna get ready for the day. I have to edit some content before I head on over to a coffee shop to start my work block. I want to fully prioritize this work block for my app and everything that is coming there. And I just feel like just getting out of this apartment and going to, again, a nice coffee shop just gets me in that working mindset. So I'm looking forward to that. And then after that, you know, typically I come home and I'm just gonna eat and disconnect. I do want to get into reading. I know I told you guys the other day that I wanted to go to the pool or the beach and read my book. Got there, or I got to my apartment pool, forgot my book, and I was too lazy to go back up. And I'm like, why do I do this? But last night I read and it felt so good. I was like, oh my God, this book is actually good. I'm reading Atomic Habits. I think I've been trying to finish this book for the past like year. She's still like, I haven't really made that far of a dent, but the pages that I have read are so good. And I love reading books like this because it just makes you reflect and see things from a different perspective. So I plan on finishing this book and I want to become a reader. That is a goal that I have. Like, I really, really want to have that part of my night routine. So we're going to do that. But yeah, that is my Thursday. And yeah, let's get the day started. Back from my walk, I actually decided to edit my content while I digest my breakfast because coming back from my walk, I was like, okay, I'm actually starving right now. Let me eat. So I had my protein oats with blueberries and protein powder, as you guys saw the previous day. Sometimes like showing it every single day, I feel like it gets repetitive, but you guys get the gist. So that's a perfect pre-workout meal because it has a carb source, which is the oats. It's going to fuel me up for my leg day because we need all the energy. And I just edited my nighttime routine on Splice, which is the editing app that I use. And I'm gonna post it right now, but let me show you guys how it looks. are off to hit our leg day. I got all the energy right now, and I want to give you guys a quick gym outfit of the day check. So this is the Cloud Blue Soft Motion Zip Up, wearing their True Blue Soft Motion shorts. Love this color combo. I feel like the blues just complement each other really well. And I also have these Nike V2K. The Nike V2K. I always get them mixed up because I literally have so many pair of gym shoes because I'm a gym shoe addict. These are one of my favorites. They're really comfortable for leg day and just walking around. And I also have my Beats because I don't know if I told you guys this, but I posted on my Instagram story. I got sent PR from Beats, which is insane. And I've been utilizing them every single day and I love them so much. They're great. And I feel like they look so cute. Tell me how cute these look. Like, they're such a moment. They're so cute. Okay, let's go hit the workout. Back from the gym and sauna. That was so amazing. I really needed that workout to just like mentally reset and clear my head. I feel like there's just like so much going on that I just love working out because it's the time that I can fully just spend for myself, dedicating for myself, and yeah, just like shutting out all the noise. So it was amazing. I just made my post-workout meal. I have two whole eggs, a good amount of egg whites, arugula. I seasoned it with salt, pepper, and some garlic powder. And then I have sourdough bread with cottage cheese and honey. So this whole meal, let me actually pull up my Fitness Pal. This whole meal is 400 calories, 30 grams of carbs, 12 grams of fat, and 42 grams of protein. So we love that. We are prioritizing protein right after workout because we want to make sure that we are repairing our muscles. I will check in with you guys a bit later when I am back in my work block because we have a lot to do with the Thrive app that I'm excited to just dive into. Quick little outfit of the day check. I'm about to head to the coffee shop. Top and bottoms are from Brandy Melville. I brought a cardigan as well because they put the air conditioning way too high in those coffee shops sometimes. And then we have my Louis tote bag. Yeah, I love this outfit. I feel like it's so cute, comfortable, and I look super put together, and it literally took me 2 seconds to throw it together, so we love that. I don't know if anyone else feels like this, but anytime that I get in my car, it's like a workout. I'm carrying 50 things. I have my bag, I have my water bottle, I have my tripod, I have my phone, I have my camera. But I'm gonna call my mom because I have not called her in a minute. Hello, happy Friday. Today is the last day of workouts. I'm proud of myself for just getting straight back into it. It can be a bit challenging, especially getting your mindset right, being motivated. But one thing about me is I always prioritize delayed gratification, and I know that I'm gonna feel so much better after. So telling myself that always. Today is cardio and abs, so I'm running for 25 minutes and I'm doing an abs circuit. I do have a call in an hour, so it's perfect. I'll definitely be done before that. Quickly wanted to also give you guys a gym fit check. Pants are from Oner Active as per usual. These are the unified flares in sage green. And I have this timeless white zip up that I got a while ago. I don't know if it's still in stock. And this soft motion white bralette. But I think this is such a cute cardio and ab day fit. So let's go on a run. Okay, we're back from the gym. I'm about to hop on a call, but I'm going to end the vlog here and say thank you guys so much for following along and watching me get back on track. I hope this video gave you some inspiration and motivation to do the hard things and get back on track even when it is hard, especially after travel and just being on a little bit of a break. I know for me firsthand, I just felt like I was in a little bit of a rut post holidays just because I was eating out a lot. I was very out of my routine, and yeah, it's hard to just get right back into it. But I think the more we dwell on it and the more time that we just procrastinate it, the harder it gets. So it's really important that we just get right back into it, not doing extra cardio, not eating less, like literally just getting right back in routine. So I know that you can do this, and I hope that this video again gave you all the motivation to do so. And I will see you guys in the next vlog. Bye.